Well, everyone, iOS 18.4.1 is one of those types of updates that on one hand was supposed to fix some things that it didn't really fix, but it did get a little bit more of an improvement. It gave us a bit more of a stable version of iOS. And right now, since we are basically in this situation where our, iPhone needs to get a little bit better, needs to get a little bit more stable before the next version, it looks like a lot of people are getting a little bit of a better experience on this version of software. So that right there is a very important thing to keep in mind. Now, from what we're seeing, it looks to be that on iOS 18.4.1, the battery life and overall stability is probably the best that you can basically get on this version of software, which is in and of itself so amazing to basically have. So some people are even stating, I saw this Reddit post that basically states iOS 18.4.1 is now reaching like iOS 17 levels of battery life on some iPhones. And that right there is actually a very cool thing to kind of think about. Now, there's always going to be some issues and problems, and this is not going to be a perfect update. But since this is the latest update on iOS 18, it does kind of look like, for the most part, this is a really decent version of software. And because of all the tests that people have been doing, because of all the things that people have been kind of researching inside of this update, it does kind of look like if you're going to go through and if you're going to install iOS 18, especially iOS 18.4.1, you are probably going to be getting a fairly stable version of software. It's going to be a pretty good experience. And I think that's a very important thing to keep in mind here. So overall, if you're on iOS 18, it only makes the most amount of sense to go ahead and basically update to iOS 18.4.1. This is going to be one of the more important updates you can install. It's going to be giving you a really good experience. It's not going to be perfect, but I do think for the most part, if you are about to go through and get a device, it does make a lot of sense to go and buy something like this because it is going to be giving you a fairly, not buy, but to upgrade your phone for the most part, because that one is going to be giving you a pretty good experience, especially with the best battery life that you can get inside of iOS 18 so far. So if you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.